Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hey guys, I just want to shoot a great Facebook Live video tonight. I decided to wait till a little bit later in the evening since, number one, if anybody's here on the East Coast and ever tries to use Wi-Fi and internet between 5 and 6 p.m., your bandwidth just sucks. But anyway, I wanted to record this because we're already getting into, obviously, the second week of January 2018, and during my travels this week, it's funny because people are shocked when I'm still wishing them a Happy New Year. So I think it's funny because we're not even a month after the New Year, man. Keep celebrating, keep inspiring people to have new dreams, new wins, new planning. I'm not a big resolutions guy. But I had an exciting announcement, and I wanted to, as I tagged in my comments here tonight, I wanted to give thanks to some really influential people this past year in my business and my life. And the announcement is that my business, Fuel Enterprises, DBA, livethefuel.com, my podcast, my marketing, my sales consulting, everything else I'm doing and growing in the future, I've officially moved it towards a for-purpose business model. And the reason why I wanted to do a Facebook Live and tag the people in the comments here was I never would have been able to even really understand a for-purpose business model until, as this hat shows you, and obviously I'm on a selfie cam on the iPhone, so obviously things are going to be backwards, but Thrive, Make Money Matter. This is the event that I've gone to the past 2 years out on the West Coast. 2 years ago in San Diego. This past year, obviously I was out there during the tragic shootings in Las Vegas. So we had at Las Vegas, we had a positive event. Obviously some unfortunate things happened while we were out there, but we still created a lot of positive change at this event. And I still carry all the notes and all the influence from those positive speakers. So shout out to Cole Hatter and his beautiful wife, Sanja Hatter. Sanja and Cole have a beautiful family, and the Hatters have truly inspired and created something powerful to Thrive, Make Money Matter. I'm not going to get into all of it. All I'm going to say is that from world-class speakers like the famous business and sales author like Grant Cardone, I got his book back there, Be Obsessed or Be Average. He's spoken at the event the last 2 years. Just powerful speakers. I can go on and on. You can go to the website for that. But most importantly is you want to work and surround yourself with people that are more powerful than you, more inspirational, people that have already, so basically just further down the timeline than you, and you just want to start working with them, working around them, and building yourself to the next level. And I love charity work, I love not-for-profit work, but I've never hard-coded it into my business before. And that's why I was sharing this video tonight, is because I finally this year, and another shout out goes out to the best-selling author Michael Michalowicz. I've had him on my podcast show. I've had Cole Hatter on the podcast show. But Mike Michalowicz wrote a powerful book called Profit First. And it teaches entrepreneurs how to redesign your business, redesign how you do your accounting and your bookkeeping from a mindset of, are you just subtracting your expenses from your income, and then if there's anything left, do you actually pay yourself a profit? And which most people are doing, and they end up hating their business and hating their life. So basically, long story short, in the past year plus, I finally implemented his systemology, hired one of his trained bookkeepers to change how I do business and how I manage my money. And long story short, thanks to his infrastructure system that I implemented, it made it very easy for this year's goal, which I can say now officially as of this week is fully implemented. But I basically set up a new account earlier this week, over the weekend, and now I've officially hard-coded it and set up automatic transfers to a special account that I don't have access to except for once a quarter, and I can't just go in and take the money out, but the money going into this account is set aside for 501c3 not-for-profit interests. And the reason why I can now say my businesses are 501c3 focused or for-purpose focused is because I'm now hard-coding a certain percentage. Now, just because I'm new to it, for this first quarter, I'm just setting aside 1% of all my income generated. All gross income coming in, 1% will now go to that account automatically. And then if I don't work with a charity this quarter per se, that money sits there and it's making money, it's in a special money market account, and then I can let it grow all year. But long story short, all of those percentages, and as I grow my business with this mindset of for-purpose business, it should inspire and motivate me as well as people working with me in my businesses and my partnerships to grow for purpose as well. So that's the whole thing that I wanted to share tonight, was because I've always wanted to do this. I've donated money, I've volunteered, I've built homes for Habitat for Humanity. I've done all these things over the years. I've done cycling events to raise money for multiple sclerosis and diabetes and fallen veterans, and you name it. I love fundraising, but those were always like here, there, everywhere. And this is the first time that I'm now actually able to hard code it into everything that I'm doing. So as I push for success and I push to grow my business and the people that I'm working for, working with, and their businesses, I can now say that going forward, that my business and my initiatives are balanced with a for-purpose model, thanks to the inspiration from Thrive, Make Money Matter. Obviously this quarter, it's only on 1%. But next quarter, I'm literally documenting this tonight. I'm going to be getting out a game plan as I grow the business, as I grow the income streams. I want to increase this percentage. To be fair, you don't even have to increase your percentage, because the money, if it's increasing coming in gross, the percentage you set aside, that's going to be more money going aside. But long story short, moving forward, everything's going to be in a for-purpose business model. And I wanted to be able to announce that here in January of 2018 live on Facebook, so there's no BS. Obviously, I'm not going to show you guys my banking, but the point is, it's hard-coded, it's there. Even the smallest amount, it doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. I talk about this on the podcast. I've had other powerful people that have invested in not-for-profits, is align yourself with a for-purpose model, and you can do powerful things. And again, this is just some of the powerful lessons I've learned from world-class speakers, entrepreneurs, even people from the famous show Shark Tank. The very first year, Robert Herjavec spoke at the event the very first year. You've had other viral people online, like Gary Vaynerchuk, Ty Lopez, you name it. They've had some big speakers. So again, Thrive, Make Money Matter, highly recommend it. So I know it's early in the year, but I will be returning this year to this year's event to make it my third year straight, or their fourth year running. But again, if you're an entrepreneur or you're someone trying to figure out a better way to be happy with yourself, again, shout out Michalowicz, Profit First. The systemology, it's like, it just idiot proofs it. I hate accounting, I hate bookkeeping. I've taken all the economics classes, a marketing and psychology major from college, and I still just can't stand it. This just makes sense, and I'm now hard coding it in my business for a for-purpose business model. So if you guys truly want to grow and succeed and make lots of money in life and in business, but feel good about it, think about it. Are you aligning yourself with a for-purpose business model? You don't have to pick one charity or one not-for-profit. Like my master plan, as this grows and succeeds, and as this special account that I've set aside in my new hard-coded business model, I want to be able to say, great, I'm going to pick maybe a new local charity once a quarter, and then one big flagship charity every year. I've already had this actually hard-coded in my nutrition business that I have on the side with Isogenics for the past 5-6 years. I have money every month going to Make-A-Wish, which is our flagship, powerful, amazing organization. And we've also raised money through Thrive, Make Money Matter at their events, but I've never actually said, hey, this is a guaranteed percentage now going to not-for-profits. I can now say that here in 2018, and I hope this inspires other people to maybe consider doing some of these changes. Don't just flip the switch and think you can do it overnight. I mean, lay the groundwork. Like I said, read some powerful books. It's available on Audible. Profit First is amazing. I have the first generation book still on the bookshelf. This was a re-release in 2017. He's got other powerful entrepreneurial focused books like Surge and other stuff. So again, Google Thrive, Make Money Matter, or just go to attendthrive.com and you can learn all about Cole and Sanja's amazing event. I mean, he's got a powerful story. I've had him on the podcast show. You can research him on livethefuel.com. But before I end this video, I also want to give a special shout out to a guy who's always going through transformation, to the craftsman who created this sign behind me, he gave me a while ago. I'm going to bring it down for you guys. Is Brian Strauser of the Strauser Project. He really loves the brand Live the Fuel. He's one of my biggest fans of the podcast. He's always sharing content. And obviously Live the Fuel stands for Live the Fired Up Epic Life. This guy is such a skilled craftsman. Find him on Facebook. Go to Strauser Project on Facebook. Like him, follow him. He is the super dad, I like to call him, family man. He's been on the podcast show multiple times. I'm looking forward to bringing him on to hold him accountable for your 2018 goals, Brian. But he wrote a great statement on the back, and I shared this once on a podcast. I'm going to share it for you guys. But the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Steve Jobs, right? And then, thanks for all your help. Now let's go change the world, Strauss. So Strauss, I'm holding you accountable, man. We're all at different places on the timeline. Anybody watching this, listening to this is just the way it is. In life, we are all at a different place on the timeline. Whether we're talking about your health, your business, your lifestyle, your career, your goals, it doesn't matter. The point is, you be patient, but you also stay driven. You set the goals, you hold yourself accountable. If you get knocked down, you get back up. If you make mistakes, which God, I've made plenty of them, you learn from them, you document them, and then the next time this situation comes up again, you know how to do it differently. That's what life's all about. So in business, you're gonna crash, you're gonna burn, you're gonna get right back up again. In life, relationships, everything. So again, it's 2018, gang. Again, I just want to thank you for those of you who've liked, followed, or watched this video tonight. I'm just excited to put it out there to the world that Live the Fuel and Fuel Enterprises is officially a for-purpose business model. Again, for first quarter, I'm setting aside 1% of all of my income generated that will be set aside for charitable organizations. And then as everything goes well this year, as sales and marketing with my partnerships and people I work with and work for, as that grows, hopefully that'll increase the percentage. And it's just exciting to just sit there and have a special account now set aside in a bank and watch those funds grow and then be able to give back, because now it's hard coded into my business and my life and my initiatives. So that's my inspiration for 2018. To close out the video, to reflect on 2017, again, shout out to Brian Strauser, man. You're one of my biggest fans. You shared stuff more than most people. You have such an amazing story. You are super dad to me. You have a great family. I love your passion. And life gets crazy. You get knocked down, you get back up. That's just the way it is. And again, just for you guys, ladies and gentlemen, on the Live the Fuel podcast, that continues to grow. We got over 141 shows out since I launched it in September 2016, 2 a week, just pumping them out. Actually, the book's behind me here. This one, Epipaleo RX, is by the famous neurologist and neurosurgeon, Dr. Jack Kruse. The guy is viral, man. JackKruse.com. Like beyond biohacker. He's like literally mitochondria level. Like he calls himself the mitohacker. Just crazy, powerful knowledge this guy has. His website is full of health. And, shout outs again. I already mentioned Grant Cardone, man. Epic sales and marketing training. Follow that guy online. He's just nuts. I love him. I love listening to his videos and watching him on YouTube. And his books are powerful. I've got like 4 or 5 of his books on Audible alone right now that I've listened to at least twice. And I love sharing them to people to help them build their businesses stronger. And then shout out to the famous, I consider him famous, veteran, Noah Galloway. He was one of the first people that I aired on the show, probably in the first 25 episodes. I'm blanking on the episode right now. But his book is still being sold on bookshelves and on Amazon, but Living with No Excuses. You want to hear a powerful story from a man who lost 2 limbs serving our country overseas, and just this guy turned himself into a kilt-wearing, obstacle course racing, again, veteran who lost 2 limbs and amputee, and now he takes that influence and his life change, and he guy's jacked, he's ripped, he's rebuilt his life, he's admitted to failures as a father or a husband, and he keeps just coming back more and more and does not give up. And he's a great story of never giving up and constantly building yourself forward and admitting that he's still not perfect. And that's what we're all about in life. So again, ladies and gentlemen, that's my reflections on 2018, 2017. Let's crush it this year. And again, if you've been just thinking about a new way to edge your business initiatives or side hustles to a different level, think about incorporating in a for-purpose business model. Check out a10thrive.com and maybe join me this year at the event later this year. So I'm gonna let you guys go because I got some podcast editing to do. I got to plan on what we're doing in Colorado this week. We're coming up flying to ski. Going to do some skiing out in Colorado like I do every single year with my fiance. But again, I'll close it out with Brian Strauser, man. You're one of my biggest fans. I always got your back. Let's do this in 2018. Thanks for being on my nutrition team, buddy. We're going to keep rebuilding people healthier and stronger. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night. 2018, crush your goals. Keep living the fired up, epic life. Live the fuel.